We we had a productive day. We during this bye week worked a little bit of introduced Vanderbilt to them a little bit, but mostly focused on detail work, some fundamental things. Got some of our younger guys a lot of work, guys that are potential red shirts. Drew got a bunch of work today. Thaddeus Snodgrass got a bunch of work. TV, who didn't play as much in the last game, got him a lot of work. Javis Blue practiced a lot today, trying to get him back in a routine. Played a little bit against Florida. I think this 2 weeks, this week off, this week of practicing during the bye week, and then next week leading into Vanderbilt, I think you'll see a lot better, or a lot more production from him. So that's kind of general questions.
When you went back, Patrick, is he ahead of where you now thought he'd be, or about where you expected? Or?
That's you know, you never know, really. That's a good question. I was pleased how he played, without question. I thought he handled things really well. I always thought he would. I really thought with his pedigree and where he's from and where he had to play high school ball and all those things, I really expected him to answer the bell, and he has. He's played really at a high level, and I know that he's capable of playing a lot better than he even played on Saturday night. So I wouldn't say I'm surprised, but I am pleased with where he's at.
When you look at that play that Boom makes in overtime, what does that say about his ability? And then also, how much trouble is he in if he doesn't make that play?
Well, I think you got to have a little bit of that in you. He doesn't have a whole lot of fear. So I think all guys that have the ability to make big time plays, they're not necessarily worried about the consequences, because he understands he has really top end speed. He ran away from some really fast guys. He turned the field on some really fast guys. So that was a huge play. Potentially could have set us up for the win there. But that gives you a little, look at him. He thinks he can make a big play every time. Now we just got to pick and choose. He's got to pick and choose when to do that.
You guys talk so much about those freshmen coming in, and are they surprising you even a little bit sometimes?
Well, no, because we saw some bits and pieces of it during fall camp. And they've got a lot of reps. I think what happens a lot of times with freshmen, they don't get the opportunity because you've got some mature kids or some veteran kids. And as coaches, you always go with guys that know what to do, maybe. And you don't look at the freshmen as much as you should, just because they're learning, and there's more comfort in those veteran guys. Well, we didn't have a lot of veteran guys at those positions where they're coming at, and they came in at, especially at receiver. So they got a lot of opportunity, and they showed flashes. They were a little wide-eyed early. They were definitely a little wide-eyed early. But I thought once we started rolling, once we started, the first guy made a play, then they all started coming on.
When you start looking at that series of plays, however many it was, that you had 3 redshirt freshmen playing all together on the offensive line, what did it look like? How did those
actually
guys hold up?
We had them in on a scoring drive. I was pleased. I thought Nick Haynes came in and did well. We've been working during preseason camp more at guard than at tackle, and he went in and played left tackle, against Florida and did an admirable job. Now he didn't have to go against number 6. 6 played on the other side, which was a little different beast. But I thought he played well. I thought all our redshirt freshmen. Kyle Meadows made another positive step. He struggled a little bit against Ohio, but he made a positive step on Saturday night also.